who are pushing, like they're dirty hookers, like those guys are right down the street from Exergy, like geographically, they're 2.5 day drive from me. So you always kind of get into bed with like whoever's closest to you, and as long as it's working, you're going to stay there. There's no reason to change. But we just don't have any really local hot rod shops that are like focusing on Duramax. So we've never had that campaign flying our banner down the track anywhere, whether it was. So yeah, I mean, we've got some really good run Duramaxes out there, but they're just not the ones that you see at the sled pull track or at the drag strip. So hopefully Cody can, change that for us just a little bit and actually give us some exposure that I think we deserve.
It's really it's really interesting talking about Josh and Cody. Is I don't think I ever told you the first time I ever heard about Dynamite Diesel products was 2009. And me and a really good friend of mine, we had the same truck. We had like the same tuner, the same kind of setup, and he bought a set of your 90 horse nozzles for a 6.7 Cummins. And I remember him telling me, "Oh man, I totally changed the truck. Like this thing, it's totally different." And I would go on the website back then, and I would look around, and when you kind of dream shop and you like add stuff to your cart, and see the price and everything. So I think back to that time, and then like the podcast we've done and talking about Dynamite Diesel, injector technology, the machines that you've purchased, the philosophy of addressing all this. So like with Josh, I was sitting around on a weekend and saw these Facebook and Instagram videos, and I thought this is huge. Like your evolution of the company and the things that you're involved in. I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about the brand, about Dynamite Diesel, and I don't want to say it's the culmination because I think you're looking out even farther and have bigger ideas and bigger things that you want to do and accomplish. But it really is a fantastic moment to be involved in these two different platforms at these power levels that I didn't think I would ever see or hear about a 4,000 horsepower Cummins, or with Josh's new goal, maybe it'll be uncorrected 4,000 horsepower or a 3,000 horsepower Duramax. So, what is it like as the founder owner of Dynamite Diesel, and maybe stepping back for a second, being like, this just all happened within a couple weeks or a month?
Uh, all right. So first off, and I'm cool with grabbing that gear and switching. But before we do that, Andrew Tabornik, I want to say special thanks for letting us be a part of his engine program because his truck, his customer ended up winning the 2.6 class out at Diesels and Dark Corners. Patrick O'Brien,